losing that day.
Okay, so this is here's the plan. And every morning, what he has you do is he has you say or write down your rules every day before. So when you're during your meditation, after you meditate, write down your rules. So make them short and simple. Okay? So that you can repeat them over and over and over. Every single day you write down your rules. You get it? We want to rely on you. Okay? It's really important for you to develop the discipline. So to start off with the mentoring or the meditation in the morning, then write down your rules before you start trading, okay? Then at the end of each trade, take a snapshot of the chart. Okay?
Yeah.
And then what you do is at the end of the day, or at the end, if you have time at the end of the trade, you write down if you followed your rules. And you grade yourself A, B, C, D, F.
Okay, 1 second. Meditation.
Yep.
Write rules.
Every day you have to write your rules.
Yeah.
And
End
then
of the day,
so not only are you writing, so what you're doing is you're reinforcing your rules. First meditation, you're clearing your mind. Okay?
Yeah, I know. When you're writing, it's more, you can...
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I was reading all these books.
Right.
I've got hundreds of books.
Right.
I know them.
Okay, good. So then you write it down and then you say it out loud as well, okay?
Write it down and say aloud.
Yes. Every day after meditating.
Okay.
Okay. Then if it would help also if you do have time, if you can do the arrow exercise.
Okay, yeah, well, I'll have to find time. No problem. I have to wake up 5 o'clock.
Okay.
I've got them.
Okay.
Because I was reading all that seminar which you gave me with John Kennedy.
Yeah.
And even I was reading his recommended books.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Then
so,
arrow.
Yeah. Then try the arrow exercise. It doesn't take that long.
Arrows exercise is good before trading because they get your focus on.
Yes. So
okay.
It's not only there for you before trading. It's there for you if you make 2 to 3 bad trades in a row.
Yeah.
Right? You're supposed to stop. And
after 2 trades, I have to stop.
2 bad trades, you stop. And you have to go back to your rules and your arrows and your meditation. You got to reset yourself.
Actually, meditation I have to do twice a day, in the morning and the evening.
Well,
because I follow Ray Dalio. He was recommended to do the meditation TM, which I've been on that course.
Yes. Yes.
I've done everything, just it's a more important thing. I have to discipline myself. That's it.
So this is how we're going to create the discipline.
Okay, meditation.
Yep.
Write rules down.
Right.
Arrows.
Right.
End of the day. Okay, after.
Okay.
2 bad trades.
2 bad trades. You stop. You stop, and you have to at least do the arrows again. Until you're not making a mistake on the arrows.
Okay. Yeah. I've got my arrows in a car. I've got in a.
Right. So we do the arrows to interrupt the bad habit.
Yes.
Okay, and it creates discipline if you can stop yourself after 2. Otherwise, you're just addicted. You have an addictive personality then, if you can't stop yourself. So stop yourself and start the arrows again. And lastly, after every single trade, you have to take a snapshot of that chart.
Every single trade or every single day?
Every single trade. So if
do the snapshot, yeah?
Yeah, take a snapshot of the chart and mark up where you took the trade. And then what you want to do on each one of those charts is you want to write out what you did right, what you did wrong, and give yourself a grade. A, B, C, D, F, if you followed your rules.
Okay.
Don't worry about if it was a loss a profit or loss. That's not important.
Now it's important to get by rules. This is important.
The rules and sticking by the rules is important because the profits will come. So in other words, don't rush into trading until you've done all your setups, your meditation, your setups, and you've done it properly. Then you take the trade.
Okay, yeah.
And then you evaluate each trade. So this is what we had to do at the professionals. So we had to do the same thing. We had to do our pre-market work, right? We had to have our list of trades that we're making for the day, okay? Then we had to take snapshots of each of the trade, and then we had to print it out, and we had to write on the chart, and then we had to put it into a binder. And at the end of each week, we had to review. At the end of each day, you review your charts of your trades, right? Then at the end of the week, you would present your whole book of week to the group. So you were responsible. Okay? And if you didn't do that, then you were not allowed to trade.
But you have to do snapshot on every trade, because if can
Yes.
be one trade and straight away another one, you're gonna miss next one. Or how?
You just have. It's more important to take the snapshot of the trade that you made than to jump into the next trade.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, there will always be another trade, but
And you have to write what was there, yeah. Or you can just make a snapshot and you can put the A, B, C, D in the end of the day, or you have to put it straight away.
Well, you will learn how you will start to see. You will see a pattern, okay, when you take a snapshot and you look at the trades. You'll see a pattern, and you'll start to see what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. But in the beginning, it's going to be important for you to take the snapshot and then take the time to, if you followed your rules. If you followed your rules to the T, give yourself an A. If you didn't follow your rules, give yourself an F. Okay?
A, B, C, D, F, yeah?
Yeah.
5 of them, yeah?
Yeah. And that doesn't take that long. And then at the end of the day, what you want to do is you want to look at each one of those charts and you want to write down what you were thinking, why you took it long, why you took it short, what was your goal? Was your goal to take the trade long back to value area high or value area low? Did you take the trade because you found the setup and you found the rejection or the trap? Did you do all those steps before you took the trade? And write those down. And
Actually, I've got I will show you next time, Monday, how I thought you're gonna come in 3:30 and I will have time to scan them and show to you.
Yeah, okay.
For example, how I do in the end of the day, I was doing,
Sure.
but not all the time.
Sure.
I will show you to you.
Okay.
Because I've done everything. End one, and even I moved to the Sierra chart, and for example, was a entry of 81, and after on the Sierra chart, why I took this trade? Because block of buyer are trapped.
Right.
Second.
Right.
I'm beneath a block of control.
Yeah.
Of the 1, 2, 3, 4 count in the row.
Yeah.
Then I can enter.
Yeah.
I will show you next time. I will scan them and I'll show it to you.
Okay. So if you're able to do that, at least 3 days in a row, then you can. Then if you do exactly that for at least a minimum 3 days in a row, then you have a higher probability of continuing to do that. So you must do it at least 3 days in a row, every single step.
All right.
Okay? And then if you do it the third day in a row, then you'll feel good about yourself. You won't feel guilty. You won't feel guilty for cheating, for rushing, for missing the steps. Okay? And just think of it this way. If you don't do it 3 days in a row, if you were at a job, right, and you didn't do something that you were supposed to do 3 days in a row, what would happen?
You're gonna lose.
You would probably you'd be in trouble or get fired, depending on, your job, right? So think of it as a job. I have to do this. Your job is not to trade, okay? Your job is to be disciplined.
My job now is to be disciplined.
Right.
Yeah.
This is your job now, is to be disciplined. Don't worry about trading right now. Worry about being disciplined. When you're disciplined, the profits and the trades will come very easily. Very, very easily. So your job right now is not to trade. It's to learn to become disciplined.
No, I will trade with like paper one. I'll put just £1. I will trade.
Sure.
Because I have to entry, but I'm
Right.
not gonna look. Okay, my goal is to be disciplined. I
Right.
understand.
So your goal is not profit and loss. Okay?
Yes.
Your goal is to follow the rules. From the
Okay.
very beginning, starting with meditation, writing down your rules, the arrow exercises, then trading your setups, right? Then taking a snapshot of those trades. And if you followed your rules, give yourself an A through F grade. And then at the end of the day, go through all of your trades on the day. And then you'll see that it just gets easier and easier and easier. Fast, you'll be able to do these steps, the setup and everything else. You'll be able to do those so quick, the review so quick. It used to take me, at the end of the trading day, I used to sit there for over an hour and a half going through my trades, okay? And then it got down to, an hour, 45 minutes, a half hour. It gets easier and easier and easier because now you have a pattern. And it's very easy to spot the pattern of if you're doing it right or if you're doing it wrong.
Usually, how many you used to do when you used to work like professional?
Well, I mean, we did it based on shares. So I would trade between 20,000 and 50,000 shares.
On shares.
Yeah. So, and I would enter in normally 500 to 1,000 shares at a time. So
Okay.
on the trades, there'd be about 30 to 40 trades. It's a lot of trades, but
Yeah,
but we were paid. That's how we were paid, is to do trades.
yeah. Okay, I
Okay.
understand.
So here, and we had to do a certain number of trades, volume. Here, you and I, we don't have to do the trades. What we have to do is the setup.